factory worker. This guy's just taking a nice little bite.
Banana love cake? Oh, love. Oh. I was like, damn, that shit definitely made with love then, if it's that's what it's called. Did you buy it?
No.
Oh, it's made?
Actually, no, wait. This one.
And then you're like, yo, it's so good, let's just buy it. So you can't. Like, so I don't beg you to own it. We got Toby in chat. Toby's got the lead. He's a double cupped like Wayne. Don't tell me what's in my cup. Show us the bar dog, man. Even though he's a wait, I'm not done. Even though he's an L character, shout out the Bardock. Shout out the Bardock.
They done made about 5 different Bardocks in the Canyon timeline, so it depends on which one you're looking at.
There you go. Yo, you know what I look like actually? I look like a flight attendant.
Yes. Child look like
I look like 17.
Final destination? The Manga Lookout.
Alright, let me know when the thing starts so that I can. Yeah, but I don't know how to delete. Oh, sorry, I see it on here. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I know. Are you introing? Okay.
Nice show. Hello. Welcome everyone to the Manga Lookout. I'm your host, Sky. I'm here with my co-host, Kaiser. And we got a special guest today, our first guest in the Manga Lookout, Toby. What's up, Toby? What's up, Kaiser? How are you?
I'm good, man.
Good,
I'm
good.
Happy to be here, man.
Hey, man. We're ready to Vegeta Glaze today. That's the main objective here.
Number one. I'm good.
Today we'll be discussing chapter 103 of the Dragon Ball Super manga. This was a big chapter because it's also the last chapter for a while. We'll talk about that in a bit at the end. But this is also a big chapter because there's a lot of agendas being thrown around. There's a lot of people thinking Gohan is stronger than what he is actually displaying, or how strong Goku is, how strong anyone is.
It's factual. Gohan's the strongest. You heard it here first.
Well, by the way, is that a Supreme Kai on your PC?
Sure is.
How'd you get? You got like the most sorry character as a Funko Pop.
Bro, okay. Yeah, true. But he's the coolest. He's one of the coolest looking background characters.
No, he's cool though. He's cool. No, he's cool. The Funko Pop is cool. I'll give you that. The Funko Pop is pretty cool.
You didn't think it looked cool when he was limping through Bambi's forest?
Yeah, trying to get Gohan laying down with scrolls on his fucking face. Yeah. I don't know about all of that. But yeah, guys. Before we get into the chapter, we have something to discuss.
Oh.
Yeah. So, Dragon Ball Super manga will not be back in April.
I'm sorry. Wait. Why are you still? Why are you still wearing that around your?
Yo, hey man, you're not fucking with it, bro. It's for Bardock, bro. It's for Bardock.
I thought you were gonna take it off.
Yeah.
No, it's cool, man. You can wear it.
No, like this, like this is okay, I guess. But yeah, we'll be on hiatus, the Dragon Ball Super manga, or actually, we don't even know how long, but we are. It's guaranteed to not come back for next month, and I believe we're getting news for V Jump next month as well on the future for the Dragon Ball Super manga, because we have now finished the superhero arc. And how do you guys feel about Dragon Ball Super manga being on break now?
Topi, why don't you go ahead?
Man,
Let you open.
depressing.
Yeah.
You know,
You're depressed.
I understand why, of course. You know, it was expected. I was prepared for it, but we only get it once a month, so knowing that we're gonna go be, you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of, you know, it's like, dang, when would it come back? And so
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure. I think that's like the biggest issue too, is that it is a monthly manga. Like, obviously, I understand why it's on break, but it's just also like, okay, we're not getting it for 1 month, so that now we're like at 11 chapters of the month. If we're on break again for another like 2 or 3 months, we're getting like 7-8 chapters of the year. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's
you're
like,
missing monthly intervals. Like
Yeah.
that's like the straight
Yeah.
out, just the way to look at it. Like, and it's pushing you further and further back.
yeah, and again, I'm not trying to blame like the manga, like Toyotaro at all. It's just like,
Yeah, of
well,
course.
yeah, of course, but it's more like we're probably gonna head into like next year, just starting the Black Frieza arc, I would assume, or like, and we don't even know what we're getting next. By the way, I could say Black Frieza arc, but how about if they make End of Z and they make it like, okay, we're gonna we get into that tournament, and then Goku's like, okay, I know about this guy named Oob. Let's train him for the Black Frieza arc now too. So maybe he joins in on that. We don't know how this is all gonna like connect. Like we don't know. How about if? I mean, I don't want to say this, but like, how about if Super goes on break for years? I mean, Dragon Ball Z stopped, and then Super came back 20 years later. How about if Super's like, okay, like we don't.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
man,
If they pause, and then they did a shadow drop, and they were like, Daima, no, because they wouldn't release a manga for Daima before the show released, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think
okay,
they
never
would.
mind. So yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I think I'm hoping it's like max 2 months. I'm gonna be real. I know that sounds a little like selfish of me to say that, but I just mean it in the sense of like the content. I'm really thankful though that they are gonna update us for next month. And I mean, I'm happy with the update as long as they just let us know what's going on behind the scenes too. Because obviously, I want Toyotaro at his best when he does come back, because I know that he looked up to Toriyama, right? So like all the break he needs, like bro, give it to him, of course.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, I'm just really thankful that we are gonna get an update for next month, and then I guess we go from there. But obviously, the greedy side of me is like, bro, just 1 month, bro. Let's start this Black Frieza arc, bro. Like, come on, yo, Toyotaro, call me up. I'll do the writing, bro. I'll make sure Vegeta gets his ones, bro. That's all I know. I'll make sure
Yeah.
man.
Toyotaro can draw. I'll write. I got this. No agenda.
But we already know what's coming up next.
Do we?
Android Raditz.
Oh
No,
bro, that's
no.
the worst theory, bro.
Never.
Yo, that's terrible.
I'm
That is
telling
so
you.
bad,
The
bro.
future of the Red Ribbon Army.
I would drop it so fast, bro.
Drop the manga.
I would
Oh
drop it.
no way. Okay.
What if they wish back Raditz and Bardock and
Oh,
Prince
what the-
Vegeta, and it's this whole like Saiyans?
Parag-
We gotta
and
bring in
Paragus?
more Saiyans. You know?
And Paragus?
No, we can leave him. It's okay.
Arrogant. Nah, he need to stay dead.
I mean, yeah, he was quoted by Kaiser over here. He was missionarying his son. Quoted by Kaiser
What?
himself.
Mission. Whoa.
He used his. Oh, I don't know if it can sound better. He used. I meant to say like he used. Okay, you know what? He used his son as a missionary. You know what I mean?
There you
Like
go.
that makes more sense, right? That makes. Is that what I was trying to say? We'll go with it.
I don't know.
Next
Chat,
topic.
Chat doesn't seem to agree with that, but
What show is this?
yeah, this is the manga lookout, like I've said
Oh
three
yes,
times.
okay.
But what we haven't started yet is the chapter, and that is chapter 103 of Dragon Ball Super. And I'm actually gonna read out parts of the chapter, and then we'll discuss from there. So, hold on, let me see something. So, chapter 103 is titled "A Legacy Toward the Future." So, what actually, before we get into it, when I saw this, I'm not gonna lie to you, the first thing I thought was like, yo, this is kind of worrying me, bro. Is this like the last, like, what's happening? Why is it called "A Legacy Toward the Future"? But then, then I'm like, okay, if you just think about it quickly, it's just a legacy toward the future, because it's like when Goku and Vegeta end up retiring, they can rely on someone like Gohan, who is obviously really, really strong too, and it's just showing the Gohan's progression. I mean, even though he progressed this much in like 3 hours, I don't understand how, but hey, man,
It wasn't just 3 hours.
Sorry,
Just
my
keep
bad.
talking.
It was he cried because Piccolo was dying, or and then he reawakened. Sure, bro.
He said he'd been training.
Hold on.
He said he's been training.
Don't forget the secret training.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Secret training. But yeah, studying ants.
Yeah.
Secret training.
Yeah, secret training.
It wasn't part of the training.
Yeah, that was part of the training. Yeah. So we actually start off the chapter like full on action. Like I'm talking like Goku was already doing like iconic poses with the fist on the ground shit. And we actually start off where it's kind of Gohan pushing him back a little bit. I guess it's just trying to showcase, Gohan's like full on strength, blah blah blah. And going forward, we actually see a part where, do you guys remember that panel where Goku's like going up and he's like closing his eyes, and then there was like a weird like ray of light or something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I think it looks like super calm, kind of.
Yeah. So this is. So before I was gonna ask a question, but I'm actually gonna ask after this. But after that, it seemed like he got like faster or something, because right after that, he goes behind Gohan and he like kicks him in the back, really badly. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what did this dude do? He just closed his eyes. But I guess because he was in Mastered Ultra Instinct, he was calming his mind, and I'm assuming he wasn't as calm as he usually is in Mastered Ultra Instinct because he was fighting his son. So what I'm assuming is he was again like trying to like gauge what was happening, then like calming himself down. It's like, yeah, I'm just doing whatever I need to do, and then he was like in full on Master Ultra Instinct form. That's how I perceived it. But do you guys think? Actually, we can get into this a little later, because I think it's more later that it could be implied that he was using it. But Goku, like, okay. From what I saw from the beginning of this fight here, is Goku was stomping Gohan. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't see Gohan doing anything in this fight in the beginning, at all. Mm-hmm. Now I'm talking about in the beginning of the chapter, so we're talking about the first like 5-6 pages, where the only thing Gohan really did was punch him and Goku blocked it, but he got pushed to mountains because of the impact of the Force. That wasn't an actual hit on Goku. That was just the impact of Gohan.
He got hit. He forcibly. Was hit into a mountain. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. There's a way to.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how you put it. Yeah. So we got red ribbon father over there. He just said actually that Vegeta was the strongest in this chapter. Did he? Yeah. He literally just, and red ribbon Rocky just passed by too, and he just listened. Okay. Yeah. But actually, he doesn't want to show himself right now.
Yo, you need to give Rocky the Bardock treatment with the.
I should give my dog like the yeah. That would actually be pretty sick. That actually would be. Yeah, this is actually making me like hot though. Fuck, get this shit out of here. So what'd you guys think about like the early parts of this fight? Leading all the way up to, I would say, when Goku kind of like haymakers Gohan to the ground. I say like the first 4 to 5 pages there. Did you guys think like Gohan was standing a chance at all? Because to me, it just looked like Goku was basically in charge of the whole fight, especially in the beginning.
He didn't stand a chance. Nope. He couldn't do nothing. Goku was dodging everything almost, and Gohan looked like he was like. If you just look at Gohan's facial expressions, it looks like he's like struggling. He's like, oh, I can't catch this dude, and Goku's just
Yeah.
like, you know, doing
Yeah.
his thing. So I'm just like,
Okay.
okay, this is what I expected.
Oh, really?
here-
That's what you
here-
expected?
That's what I expected the whole time.
Okay, okay.
Interesting.
I love
Okay,
it.
yeah, no, for sure. What I find interesting about this is, okay, so their forms work differently, obviously.
Mhm.
So they were both kind of. I mean, what did we see coming out of the last chapter? They were on par. They were even. Goku takes a second to collect himself. Now he gets faster, and now he's on par. Beast takes a moment to have a Super Saiyan 3 moment and power up for like 5 pages. Okay, and then he's just as fast, and he has the upper hand on Goku. So when they both had a chance to really channel in their what makes their form special, I'm just saying, Goku got knocked out of Ultra Instinct. So
We'll get into that. We'll definitely get into that. So leading into like the kind of like in the middle part of the fights here, Gohan was getting frustrated like quickly. Like he was like throwing jabs or like punches at Goku, and he was dodging every single one of them. There's actually a full-on panel of him like punching Goku like 5-6 times and him dodging every single one. And he's like grunting, and then you get Vegeta saying, Kakarot's Ultra Instinct is shifting the battle in his favor, which is telling us readers that currently, I'm not saying the whole fight, but currently Goku is winning the fight.
yeah,
A margin provided by sheer experience, I'd wager, Vegeta says. And you get a really, really cool shot of like Gohan like punch or trying to punch Goku. It actually reminds me of a punch that Vegeta and Goku do when they're in like Super Saiyan Blue against Granola, like in the beginning of the Granola arc. It's like a really, really cool shot. And the reason why I say that it reminds you of that is because Toyotaro tends to like make the hair really like longer than it usually is. Like he panels it like the hair is like going like this way instead of like up. It's really interesting how he draws it sometimes, but it actually looks really badass when they're doing like a striking pose. So Gohan looks really badass there, and he's trying to go on the offensive. So I think this is kind of an embarrassment for Gohan here because he's like trying to get a hit on Goku. Goku just weaves away from him and kicks him straight in the face, and he goes flying. He doesn't get hurt by the kick. Don't get me wrong, but he does get pushed back from it. And then Gohan says, I'm getting a real taste of your Ultra Instinct, right? And then Goku says, once it's mastered, the body moves all on its own. So I'm assuming before, like we were talking about when he was collecting himself, that's when he fully engaged into MUI, like completely this time. And then that's where, Mike, you're talking about where Gohan starts powering up again. It just, and then this is the part I actually want to talk about the most, to be honest, in this fight, because there's a lot to talk about other than just the Goku versus Gohan stuff. But Gohan is powering up, and you get like, I'm actually counting here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're getting 5 panels of Gohan powering up. And Vegeta says, can Gohan actually control such prodigious levels of chi? Right? And, you know, Broly's like getting shocked. I mean, Broly, like, everyone's kind of like, yo, what the hell? And then Beast Gohan starts, like, in a blink of an eye, he's like charging straight at Goku. And then Vegeta's like, holy shit, that's fast. Right?
Yeah.
Like, shocked. And even Goku is shocked. And this is the point where I knew Goku was coming. Bless. This is the exact indicator that Toyotaro says Gohan is not there yet. And what it meant was all of that just for Goku to dodge it. All of that.
Oh my god, that's inaccurate.
All of that for Goku to literally dodge it and just get his shoelace. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, guys, I'm not trying to go here and say like Beast Gohan versus like Vegeta or Beast Gohan versus Goku isn't going to be a hard fight it's going to be a hard fight, but I'm saying in the sense of he powers up even more. Even Vegeta's like, yo, so fast. Goku even shocked, but he's like, I still got this. And he gets away. I mean, barely sure, but he gets away. But yeah. He did. It's on panel. He literally gets away.
Yeah, he got away the first time.
He gets away, and then the assault starts happening again, and Goku is blocking everything. And there's a point where Gohan gets that punch on the gut, and this is where you want to talk about it, right? So let's leave it at that. Gohan punches Goku on the gut. What do you guys think about the second part of this fight leading to that punch?
I thought it was interesting how, like, it goes from Goku dodging to Goku blocking, and not even blocking initially. It was like dodging to deterring like punches to then just straight up just blocking. Like he was progressively still getting faster somehow, or I don't know if it was speed or if it was technique or what, but he was gradually getting the upper hand. It felt like he was working his way up to that punch. That's the one thing I'll say on that.
So you think Gohan was progressively getting stronger in the fight, or do you think Gohan was progressively adapting Goku's way of fighting in that fight? Because I think that's what it was. I don't think, to me, I've never seen Gohan as getting stronger during the fight, more so. But the one thing I've always given Gohan more than I give Goku and Vegeta is that he is the smartest and the dumbest fighter of all the Saiyans. What I mean by that is he is dumb in the sense that he never finishes his fights. He's always too cocky. But when it comes to the start of the fight and knowing how strong he can be and having like really smart actual IQ, not battle IQ. I mean, he can learn a lot from that. And Vegeta even mentions it in this chapter. But having just being an actual smart individual, arguably the smartest, maybe besides Piccolo, you can definitely see that maybe he's learning Goku's way of fighting, and that's how he's kind of now you kind of get Goku in the second part of this fight on the back foot, more than just Goku kind of getting or Gohan getting stronger. I would honestly prefer that. And the reason why I would prefer that though is because I'm personally not a fan of only the Dragon Ball scaling of like, oh, I just powered up more than you. I just powered. It'd be cool if it's like a matchup thing too, where it's like, okay, like I'm studying your techniques. I'm doing like Dragon Ball. Like Dragon Ball is kind of like that too, where it's like you can be similar in power level, but like if you're just better at techniques. I mean, let's be real. Jackie Chan was probably gonna beat Tien, right, if he didn't get fucking sorry. But I mean, that's also debatable too. But we'll get into that when we do reactions to it. But
yeah, one thing I want to say on there.
Yeah.
So what? Like, we haven't talked too much about how Gohan, like his technique that he outlined for how he was able to get that fast, right? Because he says that in the battle. He says that he goes to something like he goes to full power, and then he has to control it for segments of time. Like,
I can quote you on that real quick.
Yeah.
He does say, "I boosted my chi just up to the point where I might snap, while still maintaining control. That's how I'd best describe it. Without snapping, control. And then that's obviously going to lead to our second part of what we're going to talk about in this chapter. But yeah, I do find that really interesting. And again, this is where I give Gohan credit, is that there are a lot of people, a lot of fighters. I think even Vegeta can learn from that part of things, where it's like Vegeta has like ego now, right? And Beer said something very interesting when he was heading into that path, where it's like, yo, Vegeta, you can't be thinking about this, just think about destruction, right? But Mike, when you and I were actually reacting to the Granola arc, when you never read it, just the first few chapters, we actually discussed that, because I already read it, but I was talking like I didn't, like we were just having a conversation, and we were discussing how can Vegeta snap while in this newer form of Ultra Ego? Like, would he take it too far? And when I saw this, I didn't want to make it about Vegeta, but I wanted to make it more like, I hope Vegeta.
But you did.
Yeah, but I did. But I can't help myself. But I honestly looked at this and I'm like, Vegeta can probably even learn from that too. And the reason why I say that is because maybe Ultra Ego does go a step further. And we know Vegeta knows all about losing himself because of when he turned Majin to get that power up. And maybe he doesn't want to go to that same point like he did before. So it'd be interesting if even people like, and this wouldn't work for Goku because of how Ultra Instinct is. It's very calming. It literally makes no sense for him to do the same thing that Beast Gohan is doing here. But it would make sense for someone like Broly to do, or someone like even Ultra Ego to do. So when I saw that, I was like, is this how Toyotaro and the late Toriyama was trying to write in these newer forms that weren't Goku to make them a bit more different than UI and MUI kind of thing? Because I really did like that concept where it's like, okay, I'm gonna try to power up all the way until before I snap. And I wonder later on it's gonna be like, I can just go all the way and I won't snap because I can control myself now, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's funny because I think with Gohan, this is something that's actually like, if people like to jump on it with like, oh, like it just came out of nowhere. It didn't come out of nowhere because since the end of Dragon Ball Z, like he's been saying he wanted to he wanted to evolve through his own path. Like he wanted to do it his own way. That's why we get the Gohan we get in the Buu saga, and that's why we get Beast.
Yeah.
And
what do you think?
Like what?
Like, do you guys think that people like Broly and people like Vegeta could learn from what Gohan was saying
doing?
What Gohan's doing?
Broly for sure. 100%.
Definitely Broly. I think that's definitely more towards
100%.
Broly.
Yeah, it's more towards Broly.
It's definitely more towards Broly.
And like, I think Broly at one point was literally looking at him like, yo, like, that's crazy. Like, I admire that you can control yourself. And
yeah.
So, 100% for Broly. But I like what you said about Vegeta, too. About him maybe taking it too far at some point. So,
yeah, because I feel like... we actually talked about this again, too, when we were reacting to chapter, I believe it's 74, when Vegeta turns Ultra Ego. But I didn't notice this on first read. And this is great that I ended up rereading it, too, with you. Is that when Vegeta transforms to Ultra Ego, and I don't see anyone else really talking about this on YouTube, but when he transforms, only in that one time that he does it, because remember, he transforms to Ego twice. The first time when he barely loses to Granola, and then the second time when he's fighting against Gas. Actually, I think he transforms a third time. So I think it's 2 or 3 times. I don't remember. I think it's 2, right?
Because again, and then Black Frieza as well.
Oh, Frieza, yeah.
Yeah, but he's fighting Gas, and then Frieza comes and
right, okay.
But the first time he transforms, there's like a big like aura, like cloud, of like purple, and it's looking like everything's disintegrating from those flames during that point in time.
Yeah, so it was very aggressive.
So what I'm curious is, were they foreshadowing that's how Vegeta's gonna end up going in terms of like that's how his Berserk would look like? That's where I'm trying to tie that into. It's like if he was Berserk, would he be like full of like destruction aura? Like imagine if Beerus went full out, would his aura itself disintegrate things around him? Is what I'm trying to say. Because that would be crazy. He would just charge at you and everything going around him is just Hakkai'd. It's like what? It's like over, bro. Everything's turning into space dust. It's insane. But like I don't know.
Sick.
That's sort of what was on. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, don't talk about Top. This guy hates Top.
Toppo's a joke. But what I will say is, for Vegeta like losing his shit, I would like if they channeled the element of Toppo where he had the glowing purple eyes too. I think that would be a really cool design.
And getting like that thing on his chest, you think, or no? You don't think he needs that?
It would be cool, but I don't know if that necessarily like is as striking for I've lost my shit and I can't control it. Because here's the thing, Gohan, like the last time he like loses his shit is in the Cell Saga. When he goes Super Saiyan 2 for the first time, he's out of control. He's like it's like that over cocky, but like it's almost like again the early tease of Beast, right? And so yeah, I was just thinking back to like when, because he keeps saying like I don't want to snap again and shit like that, and
yeah,
I just think back to like I guess that was when the last time he did it, but he doesn't have the white out eyes, right? So it's like kind of visualized. It's not always visualized through the eyes.
That's true. Yeah. That is true. One part I wanted to bring up though to you is where is it? Let's see. Is the Goku punching him out of UI? Let's talk about this. Because I don't know where you see the part that he just goes out of UI, like because you think he didn't just want to turn it off, like I'm confused. The reason why I say that is because every time someone does damage to someone in Dragon Ball and they lose the form, that means they're usually done.
Mm-hmm.
Goku just goes back into UI like a second later. He's literally like, oh, that's interesting, son. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm back into UI now. It's like, bro, he's literally like just studying his son while he got punched once the whole fight. He got hit once. And he just like comes back. He's like, he gets pushed all the way to the tree. Then he's just like speed blitzes back front. He's like, oh, that's an interesting punch there. That was really good. That was really strong. That was really, wow, it was really fast. Okay, I'm back into UI. Okay, let's keep going. Like that's literally
Okay. How about this?
To me,
how about this?
It's kind of crazy.
Is that not the biggest hit in the whole fight?
It was.
Is that not the biggest hit? Yeah, I'd say it's the biggest hit.
It was.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I agree with that. Listen,
Okay.
I think you're misinterpreting like how I'm viewing this. I don't think Gohan versus Goku is like Goku demolishing him. I'm just saying.
I don't think. No. Yeah.
I just think the first part of the fight, Goku was doing really well, and then I even said later on that it even tells us, literally, they're telling us that Goku was ahead in that fight. Then when Beast Gohan comes on, Goku still dodges, and then like you were talking about, he was eventually like powering up his chi slowly throughout that. And I guess that technically does make him stronger throughout the fight. Kind of.
Because it seems like a rage buff. When you see the panels of him fighting after he powered up, he still looks pissed.
He does.
Like, you look at Gohan's face, he's still raging.
Yeah, exactly. I also wanted to discuss, because we're going into a bit after this, but Beerus this chapter. Now,
oh yeah,
Beerus is an interesting person in this chapter because he I'm trying to find the exact panel here, but Beerus, I think it's a part where he looks shocked. Is that what it was? Let's see. I don't know if it's shocked, but he did say a few interesting things. Like, for an example, a few dumb interesting things too. So he looked at Gohan and he says, "Is this a Super Saiyan form?" It's like, dude, you literally one-shot Goku Super Saiyan 3. If this was Super Saiyan, he wasn't keeping up with Ultra Instinct. What are we saying here?
I think what they're saying is Beerus doesn't give two shits about anything that came before God because it wasn't enough to tickle his interest.
For real. Anyways, yeah, so like in this part of the chapter, we kind of get some dialogue between Beerus and Whis. And every time Whis talks, you always want to hear it because maybe he's spitting some knowledge. So he's spitting some facts. I'm not sometimes, he usually always is.
Usually, yeah.
But yeah, Whis basically denies that. He's like, it's not that, but it's nor that it is a divine technique. Now this is important here because this confirms, I think we all knew this, but this confirms he is not God Ki. Beast Gohan is not God Ki at all. But I think we knew this. I think we knew Gohan was kind of heading to this route just because he was never getting God. I think if anyone's gonna get God Ki, it's gonna be Goten and Trunks. I think they'll never be stronger than Gohan, but in terms of getting God Ki, it might be them. Like I was saying, my theory before, they might get Super Saiyan God. But that was the first interesting part of that dialogue from Beerus and Whis to me, is that it at least like confirmed it for us, because I think all of us as viewers pretty much knew. You could theorize maybe Gohan could have somehow figured out like Saiyan heritage, and maybe Beast Gohan was something from like a Saiyan like legend from back in the day, kind of like Broly, but maybe from a different timeline. Or like
look,
I don't know.
At the end of the day, didn't Toriyama want the Super Saiyan form to have white hair and red eyes?
Did he?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
True.
You can continue, and I'll pull it
I
up.
remember the red eyes, but I don't remember the white hair.
Okay. I might be.
Well, yeah, the red eyes I do know because of the manga, how it was in the manga. But yeah, so like this is the part of the chapter 2. It's actually in the same like page where Broly is like looking up, and there's a really really cool shot. I do wish he detailed a bit more of the sky, but it's Beerus's planet's kind of boring. But it's like Broly looking up, and he sees them both fighting, and he's just like admired by these two really like fighting. It's mostly Gohan. He's not really looking at Goku like that. It's mostly like Gohan being able to like control himself, and at the end, I know Mike's not gonna like this, but right before the fight ends, Goku's like, "All right, bro, I'm done playing with you, son," and he kind of just like pushes him away quick. He's all right, bro. Let's just end this. Go fight Broly now. It's like he was like toying with him the whole time.
He's one of his turn. That's all.
Yeah, that's all it was. He just wanted a little warm up, Goku.
Yeah.
He was just like, all right, son. Okay, like he literally sunned him at the end.
He like pat him on the head, like, all right.
Yeah. He just pushes him away. He's like, okay, son, I think we're done. Go fight.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Where was Gohan's sensu bean?
What do you mean?
Huh? Well, I mean, when he sends him into a fight with Cell. Oh, Cell. Here's a sensu bean because it wouldn't be fair. Gohan's been fighting Mastered Ultra Instinct for like basically a chapter now, and now it's like, oh, let me hand you off to the guy that was taking on Super Saiyan God Blue Gogeta.
Well, that's false that's false just because this current Broly is losing to fucking Kale, bro. Like
not to Kale.
Yes, the one that's not turning. Okay, I'm talking about base Broly, bro, is losing to the legendary Super Saiyan Kale, bro. Not even joking, bro.
I don't think it's even close, dude.
Kale was unnecessarily strong. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but legendary Super Saiyan shenanigans. But yeah, so this is the part where Broly and Goku start sparring. And I think this is what people... Sorry, did I say Goku? Gohan and Broly start sparring. And I think this is the fight that, as much as people wanted Goku and Gohan, I was more excited for Gohan and Broly. I think most of the community wanted the Gohan and Broly stuff because that's like something people have always wanted, especially canon, because the only time we see Gohan versus Broly is in a movie. So I thought it was really, really cool. And I thought it was also pretty funny that Gohan is just like, yo, I'm just gonna go to like Ultimate and fight base Broly. I found that so funny. He's like, yeah, I don't need it. I don't need anything other than Ultimate, bro. I'm good. And I will say that because me and Mike actually off camera, we reacted to it, or not react, like we read it together. And I actually totally forgot. I didn't even know he was in Ultimate at first. And Mike is the one who pointed out because of the bang. I didn't even realize he had the bang out because I was like, yo, is he just fighting this dude in base? No Super Saiyan? And he's like, no, he's in Ultimate. I was like, oh, okay. That makes more sense because this is crazy if this guy's fighting him in base.
I always keep track of Gohan's banks.
What? Hey, man.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I wasn't saying nothing.
Yeah, you had something after that.
So Goku says after the fight, he says, nah, I wasn't fighting because I wanted to beat Gohan or anything.
He said nah?
He said nah.
Oh, okay. I just didn't think Goku would say nah. Okay.
Yeah, with the W, though. And he says, I'm just happy knowing how strong he's gotten. Bro, Goku sunned him, bro.
Goku
Goku's chilling, bro.
Chilling.
That's not true. Goku likes you the closer you are to ending him.
I don't know about all that. It gives me much more to look forward to. So, much more to look forward to, meaning Gohan isn't currently at that point yet, but he's looking forward to Gohan in the future because he has the potential to be stronger than him in the future. They're talking about.
Interesting. I want to point out what Gerald was saying. He's like, I think Beerus was thinking it was another level of Super Saiyan, and Whis says no, it's something else. If it was that, I'd almost prefer that like be the confirmed reasoning for it. That'd be really cool because it's like, no, this isn't your Super Saiyan 4. If in canon space or whatever, this is straight up just beast. I really do hope someone does evolve through the Saiyan space. Like, I know Super Saiyan 3 is crazy and it's energy sucker, but Broly would be sick, dude. Like, what do you think, Toby, about Broly, like, and maybe next steps for Broly?
Man, everybody who wants Super Saiyan 4, you just better put all your stocks on Broly. Okay.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Broly's
saying.
the only one who can do it. Okay, he's kind of been on that timing. So if anybody's gonna go deeper into the Saiyan transformations that don't include God and whatever Gohan's doing, then I think Broly's the one, man.
Does Broly get God at any point?
No, I hope not. I really hope not. That's
Okay.
another reason. It's like, okay, if you don't want him to have God, what else do you want him to have? It's like,
Yeah.
yo, bro, he's as sane as it gets, bro. He didn't go up on Earth. Go with Pegasus the whole time.
True.
In his little Ozaru base form rage, whatever you want to call it, was already a hint at like him being like a different kind of Saiyan. So I feel like it's gonna be him, bro. He's gonna unlock Super Saiyan 4. I don't know if it'll look the same, but
I think it'll look different because he has no tail. That's the only problem.
Oh
I mean,
man.
didn't Goku grow his tail or something like that in Super Saiyan 4?
Yeah.
No, because he already had
no,
it
his
because he got
tail
turned
was
back into
there.
a kid.
In Kid
Ah,
Kid
you're
Goku
right.
has it, yeah.
Dang.
Fuck, yeah.
That would
I'm on
suck.
the way. Hey man, he might pull his tail out. We seen that whole shenanigan.
Gerald says,
Excuse-
I hope.
That whole
Pulling his
shenanigan-
tail out?
What Elder Kai pulled his tail out, and that was crazy.
What?
Looking back,
Pause, bro.
bro, in GT, you don't remember that?
I don't remember this. Maybe
No,
I like traumatically
Elder Kai
put it
literally
away.
took some giant pliers and stuck it onto Goku's tailbone and was trying to pull his tail out. And
I don't
Goku
remember
was
that.
like screaming for like half an episode. It was crazy.
It was like a Super Saiyan 3 power
Ended up going
up.
Super Saiyan 3, yeah.
And I can't remember if he actually he did pull it out too. That's the reason. I think that's how he got his tail back. Actually, I don't think it was because he was a kid. I think he got his tail back because Elder Kai pulled it out. I'm so serious too. I'm
Bro,
so serious.
what? Wait, were you watching? Are you sure you
I was
were
watching
watching GT, bro?
wait,
I was watching
wait.
Goku
Hold on.
was screaming, bro.
Listen, hold on.
They were like, "Yo, we
Josh.
need a new level," and they were like, "Yo, your tail." And then he took some giant metal,
Wait, I think you're right. Hold on, I'm looking at this right now.
stuck it onto his tailbone, and just kept trying to pull
Wait,
it.
that's
Goku was-
crazy. I'm watching it right now. I don't remember this. What is this?
I'm telling you, bro.
Is this the GT like movie? I never watched the GT movie.
I was a little kid when I watched it, so if a movie came on, while I
That's
was watching
crazy.
it,
So do you guys think like there's still like the bud of like the tail? Like, you know, okay, for example, like, you know when Vegeta got his tail cut by Yajirobe, but it still had like that circle? Because if so, maybe they can like
maybe.
get Vegeta's tail out and just yank it.
Nah, not Vegeta. Broly. I want to happen to Broly, not Vegeta. Let him be a god.
So wait, you're saying that you have to pull the tail out completely in order for it to grow back?
Bro, it's like he literally pulled it. He pulled his.
Bro,
he
so
pulled
what I
his
just saw,
skin back. I swear, bro.
they strapped him on a tree with rope, and they were like pulling it,
Yes.
all of them.
Yes,
Shin
bro.
Shin Kabito and Elder Kai, bro.
Elder Kai, bro. I'm telling you, man. I don't know how I remembered that. It's just I think one of y'all might have sparked it, but yeah, that was man.
That's hilarious.
That's kind of crazy. But yeah, we get into the Gohan versus Broly fight, and the fight basically starts and like there's like a couple punches here and there, not even that many exchanges, and then Broly's like, "Yo, beast form now!" Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, give me that beast form. And then Gohan does, and then he charges at Broly, and Broly actually reacts to it because he blocks it. He goes flying, and it does hurt him on impact, but he does react to it, which I find pretty interesting. I know you're not happy with that because the Gohan stocks go down.
It just feels like you're looking for every opportunity to
I'm
pull.
not though. I'm not. I'm just
I'm gonna
telling you-
stop giving Vegeta respect. I'm just gonna
Whoa.
stop.
Hold on, don't bring Vegeta into this. Don't do it.
Yeah. I don't know why you're bringing Vegeta into this, bro.
Vegeta ain't do nothing, man.
Like I said, it hurt Broly. I'm just saying he reacted to it. And then yeah, there's a part where like Gohan like punches him, and you actually see the punch mark on his cheek, and Broly looks messed. For a second though, and then he charges up to Super Saiyan, or legendary Super Saiyan kind of, and the power up's pretty cool. I wish we saw more of like the iconic legendary super. You know what I'm talking about with the power up, in like the movies, like the you know what I'm talking about with that power up, the iconic one. I wish we saw a bit more of it.
Where he like rises up a little bit, arms
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
the part that's cool is Gohan looks like scared, bro, when he sees the power up. He's looking. He's like,
Everybody's
yo,
scared of Broly, bro. That's like the
for
common
real,
thing. Like
for
no matter
real.
what, everybody's scared.
And then Gohan kind of takes like a back step during that fight. Um, and then Goku, obviously being the fraud he is, he says, "Oh, great! Did he snap after that?" And it's like you needed the goat Vegeta to say, "No, he didn't. Can't you see what's going on here?" Which I find again another indicator that Vegeta understands things a lot better than Goku. It's not hard to understand that. That is just the fact of the matter.
I didn't see this in the
I-
show notes. I don't
agree.
understand.
I agree.
There's a great shot of Broly here, by the way. Kind of looks a little bit like Trunks, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw on the panel, but it's like when he's charging at them and he's like Super Saiyan. But he kind of like reminds me of Future Trunks a lot, not a lot, but he does give me a little bit of that vibe. But what I really liked about this fight, I will say, is Goku and Vegeta's happy. Like they look proud of Broly for like being with each other. I really like that because I mean Broly's part of the team now, bro. He's part of the
Yeah.
squad.
Yeah,
So like
you hear
I
it.
want them all to get a lot stronger. And yeah, dude, like the next time we see Gohan, he's sweating and he's saying such pure power. Unlike any of the other Super Saiyan forms I've seen. So what does this mean? So Gohan says, unlike any of the other Super Saiyan forms I've seen. So that can only mean up to Super Saiyan 3. But that does not mean Broly is weaker than Super Saiyan 3. We know he's definitely stronger than Super Saiyan 3. What I think Gohan means by this is he is saying, in terms of how much stronger he got just transforming to that Super Saiyan, is way larger than anyone else he's seen. Like from Goku and Vegeta, and I mean obviously Goten and Trunks, but it's mostly Goku and Vegeta he's talking about. Broly just goes to those heights way quicker or way better, right? I think that's more what he meant. I don't think he meant like, oh, this is definitely stronger than Super Saiyan 3 because that's like the strongest Super Saiyan form. I think it's more like when he transformed to that Super Saiyan, his power increase was like so much more than like anyone else he's seen when they go to Super Saiyan. It's just crazy. Like the multiplier is insane.
Yeah,
The thing
And
that I find most beautiful about what's going on is that because I feel like in Dragon Ball Z, it's peak, okay? But the transformations, it seems like everybody was just chasing Goku. But in Super, nobody's like saying the same thing about anybody. Like they say one thing about Gohan, they say another thing about Broly, they say another thing about Goku, and it seems like everybody is like in their own lane now. So I kind of like how everybody's just themselves.
That's true.
Vegeta spoke about Gohan's ki. Vegeta spoke about Goku's speed and calmness, and then hopefully, eventually, when Vegeta runs his ones, they speak about him. So, yeah, I love.
They should.
Yeah, they robbed him of his ones this chapter. I can't believe they didn't let him get his ones, but
I know.
Yeah, that was strange to me. But we'll talk about that in actually pretty soon from now. We're kind of getting closer to that, but Whis does say evidently Broly has achieved some growth thanks to Gohan. Still, just a Super Saiyan though. Meanwhile, Goku's kid has a better handle on the power he's toting. Beerus, like why are you talking at this point? If you're just gonna say random shit. Gohan does the spinorami. He's like he's still making.
Spinorami?
Is it spinorama? What is it? What do you call that?
Spinorama, yeah.
Spinorama. On Broly, and Broly looking like Broly looking like food right now to Gohan, and he's tossing him, and and then Whis says this. This was fun. I actually laughed at this. A suitable candidate for the next God of Destruction, perhaps? No way, not a chance. Destruction isn't in the cards for someone that straight. What does he say? Straight laced? Yeah, straight laced. And then Whis says, indeed. So Whis is obviously just poking fun because he instantly agreed with him. He's just trying to he's just trying to be like, yo, another God of Destruction, like get the fuck out of here kind of thing.
I think it's almost like a test again. Like it's like bring it up and then let's see what he's still Beerus's teacher as well.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
So
no,
it's
he
like,
is.
okay, what's your response? And it's like, yes, correct.
I actually there was a cool panel just after that sequence where it's like Chilai is like yawning because she can't even see the fight. Like everything's just like everyone's running at speed of light, flying at speed of light. She can't see shit, so she's just yawning. Um, and and then Goku, we laughed at this when we watched it, but Goku's looking back and Goten and Trunks just defused. Just the funniest shit. That's like one of the funniest parts of the panel. It's just like so random. Like the panel didn't even need to like be there, but like Toyotaro just wanted to like have like an extra filler panel that was actually pretty cool. It was pretty funny. Um, and dude, that was really really hilarious when that happened. And then we have Vegeta. What was that? Vegeta. Hey, when is it my turn? I demand a duel, Gohan. And Gohan. So Vegeta's trying to get his ones now. And you know, me as a Vegeta fan, I'm like, yo, let's go. Like let's do this. And then yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, when me and Mike read this, we were kind of laughing because all we see is like Gohan saying, hold on, why am I the man to beat? And then
Yeah.
and then Trunks is like, why don't you take us on, Broly? And then it's just like, yo, it's like a fucking Royal Rumble, a
Yep.
fucking battle royale. It's like a Fortnite, everyone dropping off the fucking ship. And it's like Vegeta,
Solos.
Trunks, and Goten are just charging in. And the funniest part is just Vegeta's just like this, flying towards his like next fight. It's like,
Yeah.
Vegeta, it's not gonna
His
be
arms
this.
are always crossed.
It's like, Vegeta, this shit's not gonna be easy for you to fucking cross your finger. Like, who do you think you're fighting? Fucking self and DBZ? Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, turn into fucking ego. This is not gonna be easy.
Yeah, but I had the same thought with Trunks and Goten not powering up.
Hey
yeah, that was
man.
funny too.
At the same time, I'm glad they didn't waste Vegeta transforming into ego just for him to not get his ones.
That's
That
true.
would have made me so much more angry. So at least they
know.
gave him a little blue.
It's just been so long since we've seen Ego now. Like it's been over 30.
Yeah.
It's been what? It's almost gonna be 30 chapters. Till the
Seriously?
since his introduction to Ego. But like since the last time he's used Ego, it's been what? Like I'd say like 16, maybe 15, 16.
Yeah, something like that.
Just because the superhero arc was about 12, 13
Yeah.
chapters. So they charge in, and what do you guys think about the whole exchanges that we didn't really get to see, but we do see Goten, Trunks. I believe they go into Super Saiyan. Actually, no. This is the interesting part. Goten and Trunks don't even go Super Saiyan. They're like in
That's
base.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
punching
stay
Broly.
base.
And
Yeah.
Vegeta is fighting Gohan in Evo.
Mm.
And then we kind of cut back. I don't know how long the time goes by, to be honest. But at the end, they're just all laying down flat, like just on the ground. What do you guys think about this part of the chapter, Mike?
No, I thought it was more. It was more like funny. It felt more funny and lighthearted, like than it actually meaning anything. And I think that's why there was almost like whatever. Just put Goten and Trunks in their base. I don't even think Goku transforms. And then you have Evo. It's like this whole weird gamut, but it doesn't even show a battle. It just shows Goku yelling at Vegeta and Gohan for some reason. And then it's just the end of the battle. What my favorite part is the end, when they're all laying there. And me and Josh, when we were reading this, I remember we both kind of had this feeling of like, yo, this is the crew. Like this is gonna be the, what is it, Josh? The six that we rely on for like this, probably for this Black Frieza arc. Like I think they're showing us the crew.
Yeah, and I think we'll get into it a bit later, but I think they're also implying that Piccolo's gonna be part of that crew too, just because of how Goku goes down and he's like, yo, let me test out your skills. So I think we'll get some Orange Piccolo hopefully by next chapter that we get, or in the next two. That'd be cool because I like Orange Piccolo. I like it more than Beast Gohan. I don't know if that's a hot take, but I do. Because I just think Piccolo deserves it more, to be honest with you. He's been constantly training.
Yeah.
And I actually think the transformation actually looks cool. I know a lot of people like the diss, like, oh, just changing your color, blue, green, yellow, whatever.
That's not all that happens though, because he's far bulkier.
What I'm saying is his transformation is like way more unique, is what I mean. Like his actually, and I've already said this before. I went into depth with this, Toby. We did like this is like chapter, I don't remember, but it's basically, do you remember when Goku in the Granola arc fights Granola, but he's in like Super Saiyan Blue with Ultra Instinct. How he's like
Yeah.
trying out those
Oh
things.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I
I was
definitely
basically
remember
talking to Mike about like we had like I don't know, we went on a tangent. I want to say like 20, 30 minutes almost just talking about how I actually I don't know if this is a hot take. I should have put this as a short. Maybe I eventually will go back to that. But I basically talked about how Super Saiyan Blue Goku actually changes the attitude of Goku himself. And I think that's what makes the Super Saiyan Blue transformation for Goku specifically actually a lot more unique than people of like the public, like the community think it is. A lot of people in the community just think of it as like a hair color change, but Super Saiyan Blue actually puts Goku back into a serious mode. Like Goku, for
Yeah.
the most part, is a lot more serious when he's in blue again. And I think that in
Yeah.
a psychological perspective, I think it was cool that they changed it and not made it only appearance wise, that the transformation changed them, but also psychologically and how they changed mentally when he turned to Super Saiyan Blue. So that's why personally, I'm actually am a fan of Super Saiyan Blue, specifically mostly for Goku. I think Goku has the best Super Saiyan Blue form because of that. Because I don't feel like Vegeta changes much at all in Super Saiyan Blue. He looks cool, but in terms of like mentally, like in terms of uh, like
different powers. Like
yeah,
different.
yeah, exactly. Like he doesn't really change too much, whereas Goku I feel like does, and I think you kind of get a little bit of that in the Goku Black arc already when he turns Super Saiyan Blue. He gets a lot. Like I haven't seen a serious Goku from like the Z, like Dragon Ball Z Goku, until like Goku Black arc. Like Goku Black arc, he gets serious again when he finds out like Chi Chi and stuff like Zamsu killed them all and stuff. That was a really good moment. But but yeah, like going back, you were talking about how like like we're talking about Orange Pickle. Yeah, I just think Orange Pickle is just a really unique form, and I think he deserved it. And yeah, I think he will be part of this six, so it'll be like seven. And I think seven is a very symbolic number for Dragon Ball, right? Seven Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
So I think it makes sense, and and honestly, I don't know if this is a reach, but the seventh person being Piccolo is also fitting because he got his power from Shenron, and with seven Dragon Balls. So I do think that's really really cool that they have those seven, and it would be honestly even more cool. Now this could be another reach, but maybe we'll get something like the Moro arc for the Black Frieza arc, where like Black Frieza will bring a couple people to Earth while these guys are training, and Gamma 2 is like, yo, I'll handle this. Like I got you guys. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, what's up, Mike? Hot take. Oh, here we go.
Oh man.
Here
Okay.
we go.
Yeah.
I have a theory, and I think this is gonna happen.
Okay. OG 73.
No, not OG 73. I can't just come out here with OG 73 theories every single episode.
Damn.
Okay, I've had back and forth debates with people frequently around Piccolo having divine key or not. Okay, and you know how they took a moment in that Gohan fight to address the fact that he wasn't using God Key. I think they're going to use that, and when the next fight comes up, either next chapter or next chapter after that, whenever we see Piccolo reveal himself to those folks. But I guess Whis isn't with them right now, right?
Yeah, because they said bye to them.
Okay. Well, I would love to see that kind of acknowledgement, and I could see that happening for sure. Him being like, because come on, guys, it is the little bit of extra. Where does the little extra come from? It's coming from a god. He's got God Key.
Nah.
Oh, don't do this, Toby.
Um,
Don't do it, Toby.
Yo, if it is God Key, I wouldn't be mad at it. But
yeah, I'm not mad at it.
I don't think
Okay,
I'll be
wait.
mad.
So, but overall, you guys say no. Piccolo doesn't have God Key from that.
Nah, there's
No, I think it's another
There's
path.
more indication, but nah.
I think he's going the path of so I think Piccolo's end game goal now is to be like oh god, I'm gonna butcher this. I'm gonna sound so stupid. Zalasu? Is that his name?
Alama.
Zalama. I think he's gonna be like Zalama. Not he won't be as strong. He won't be as strong probably, but he'll probably be as close as Zalama. Now, Mike, I don't know if you remember, but Zalama was slightly teased, but he was the Namekian who actually made Super Shenron. And he would so this dude is if you look at him, you're gonna be like, dude, if Piccolo was like that strong and that badass, you would be so down for it. But yeah, Zalama. Zalama, right? Zalama?
Yeah, Zalama gave us a lot of hope for Piccolo.
Yeah, Zalama. Zalama looks badass.
They showed him for like literally a second, literally.
Yeah. I'm actually putting
Yeah,
in
he's
chat
got
on this.
like gold on
Yeah,
his
which is really really
skin.
cool.
Yeah.
And Zalmo
Goku.
is a god of sort. He's a god of some sort. So
He's the god.
yeah, he's basically the god. Yeah. So it would be cool if Piccolo, got to that level of like strength, or at least close to it. Like maybe not obviously being able to create Super General because that's kind of crazy. But if he's like anywhere close to like Zalama's like strength, bro,
Hey,
I'm
man.
telling you, man,
Everybody,
that'd be pretty serious.
everybody doing their own thing, man. Everybody
Yeah.
got their own thing going on. And
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it.
So that's what you guys think, eh? You guys think it's just gonna be these 6 or maybe 7? Do you guys agree with Piccolo joining in
Yeah.
as the 7th?
Oh yeah, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
think one thing
glad-
sorry, go ahead.
I'm just glad everybody matters, man. That's that.
Yeah, agreed. And I think that's why I like the moral arc.
Yeah, that I love that everybody matters. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's the best thing about all this.
What I thought was really cool as well is how with Piccolo, oh, don't lose it, Mike. Don't lose it.
You got it, man.
Piccolo being a Namekian, everything that Frieza did, right? To the Namekians. I think, well, obviously building up this army of Saiyans basically is cool, but then you can throw in the Namekian for sure, because he might have a little bit of revenge on the mind as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know? Now that he can actually take some matters into his own hands, how much so we'll see. I don't know what Orange Piccolo can do to a Black Frieza, but we'll see if Josh's predictions are right and if we're about to get like a full-on endgame kind of going on here.
I think. I mean, I don't know if this is a hot take, but I think Piccolo has like the second most right on wanting to fight Frieza after Vegeta. I think Vegeta needs to beat Frieza, and I'm not just Vegeta needs to beat Frieza not because I like Vegeta more, because it just makes sense.
Yeah.
Thematically it makes sense. Vegeta needs to end Frieza, and it also makes more sense because Goku couldn't finish the job. Multiple times, Goku didn't want to kill Frieza.
But he did though.
Yeah, and
Did he?
which is dumb, bro. And then he revived him.
Man, don't remind me about that movie.
That movie for Vegeta fans is like, so that's like one of my worst like Dragon Ball movies of all time for me.
Like
I hate
that
movie.
ending ruined such a good movie.
Yeah,
did.
it's true. Yeah.
The movie
Yeah.
was better, but and I'm not just like, even Goku fans would agree that Vegeta should have got that. Like I think everyone in the community agreed that Vegeta should be the one to beat Frieza. If you're really
Yeah.
thinking, it's not hard to think about, guys. If you didn't skip
Right.
Dragon Ball Z, you know that Vegeta should be the one to beat Frieza. This isn't rocket science, okay? Vegeta should be the one to beat Frieza. And I've said this already. You guys probably have seen the shorts because it did pretty fucking good, but I will not be satisfied if Vegeta does not beat Frieza at all. It will be a fumble. It's a guaranteed fumble if Vegeta does not get the. No, I'm not. Okay, here's the thing that people also don't understand. Goku hurts Frieza a little bit. If Vegeta hurts Frieza, I just need Vegeta to get the fucking kill. Bro, can Vegeta just get the kill? That's it.
Mhm.
I'm also not saying he sits down, everyone does damage, and then he goes in and kills him. No, he needs to fight. But in terms of him getting the last hit, he needs to get the last hit. He needs to.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
I agree with that.
I need a full fight. That's what
Oh
need.
yeah, I need a full fight too, and I need him to do
I need a
well.
full fight, and I need Goku to stay out the way, bro. Please, I know it's not gonna happen, but this is just me in my head right now. I need Goku,
Goku never
to
stay out of the way, bro.
Stay out the way. Fight somebody else, hopefully. Let Vegeta take care of this, man. Please, because it's like, when is Vegeta gonna get that one fight, bro? Like, and I understand Goku's the main character, but I just want Vegeta to have just one fight where he takes down the guy. Just one.
Yeah.
Yeah. For them to give Gohan
After
the
that,
dubs. Yeah.
I won't ask for nothing else after that, bro. I just need one, bro.
Even Piccolo has a dub.
Against the main guy?
Piccolo
Raditz,
has a dub against Raditz, yeah.
which it was with Goku's help, so.
Yeah, but who finishes the job though? He gets the dub.
That's true. I guess Piccolo does have more main dubs. See, that's why I need Vegeta to have his dub. You just gave me another
100%.
reason.
100%.
Another reason right there.
Um,
Man.
so yeah, like heading into the end of the chapter, you kind of have like the typical shonen end of the arc, the cookout. You know, One Piece tends to do this a lot, Mike. By the way, after an arc finishes, everyone just has a feast.
Literally.
Yeah, it's just a full on buffet of everyone that was participating in the arc as allies, as whatever. Everyone's there, and that's what's happening here. Shonen trope. It's great. At the end of the arc, you just munching on food, you know. And it's not like anyone here did anything other than fucking Gohan and Goten and Trunks, you know. But Vegeta and Goku, I guess, were doing something. They were training, I guess. But I mean, to be fair, they deserve this. They were in the granola arc. I'll give them that. That's fine. That's fine. But let's be real. Goten, Trunks, and Gohan probably deserve the food a bit more than the rest. For this one, because they actually just finished fighting Cell Max not that long ago. But yeah, they're basically just eating, and then we get the dumb part. Now, don't make me call Red Ribbon Rocky here to bite on my goat Vegeta, because I love Vegeta. But I'll tell you right now, how do you not know about Red Ribbon, bro? You got slapped by Android 18.
Whoa.
Like I'm talking about my favorite character right now. But what?
He looked at Giro.
Yeah.
He
I
smoked
don't-
that too. With the
I
red
don't
ribbon
know.
right across his head. Like, I don't know, man.
I think that was one of the only things that irked me a little bit, and a bit later on too, with Goku and Pan, that we'll definitely talk about.
That's way worse.
No, it's worse. It's worse. It is worse. It
Yeah.
is worse. But it still pisses me off because Vegeta's not dumb. Like Goku is stupid, but Vegeta's not stupid. So it's like, you don't remember Red Ribbon Army?
Maybe he's becoming stupid.
I'm pretty sure that was
Maybe-
like a big point too. Before they did they know him as the Red Ribbon Army before they seen him? Or
They literally had badges. Like they literally had patched up.
Because I
Red
remember
Ribbon Army.
Chuck said the androids, but I don't know if he ever said he did say Red Ribbon, didn't he?
Well, Doctor
He should. They should
Enter
know.
19. Doesn't Enter 19 literally tell Vegeta like who he is? Basically, I'm from Doctor Giro's masterpiece. Fucking Enter 19.
Yeah, he was chatting.
And they all have patches of Red Ribbon, right?
That's
I
what
need
I'm
to
saying.
go. I need to go back.
Had a red ribbon on his head.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah.
go back. But like from what I saw, I couldn't believe my eyes, bro. I'm like, yo, Vegeta, you should know the Red Ribbon Army. I mean, you should know at least Kaiser and Sky. I mean, we literally worked
Yeah.
for Red Ribbon Army. I mean, we still do.
No.
I mean-
We don't.
I mean, we have been in exchanges with Red Ribbon Army.
No, just don't say anything. Okay, so yeah. So then, what happens next? What happens next?
And other than that, we kind of like, okay, this is the weird part of the chapter. Like, they all just go back in Carmine and Soldier 15's fucking truck, and then like they just fucking instant transmission back. But the best part about this is Goku. He says, let's see, who's got powerful enough chi to log onto besides Gohan? He's like, is that Piccolo? He was shocked. He was literally, and I'm holding this, but like, he was shocked. And they instant transmission. Now, crazy thing I want to say real quick. Again, this could be a reach. I don't think it's a reach. In the Resurrection of F, Gohan has to power up, right? For Goku to instant transmission. Piccolo in base now, that strong. Just base. Fuck orange. Just base is already that strong that Goku could have just instant transmission. Now let me tell you this. Goku didn't sense Gohan before he turned into Beast. What I'm trying to tell you here is, I still think Beast Gohan is stronger than Orange Piccolo. But what I'm also trying to tell you is, the significance and power up, Piccolo got a bigger buff in terms of how much stronger he got.
100%.
It's not even close to comparable, because Gohan was already really strong, but like he got a lot stronger with Beast. But Piccolo's base now is already enough for Goku to sense it. Are you insane? Imagine when Goku finds him in Orange, he's gonna be like, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, if Orange Piccolo lands a hit on Goku, he's gonna feel it. Because from what I've seen,
yeah.
Orange Piccolo
Yeah.
seems to have he seems to be the strongest. Like him and Broly are probably gonna be the strongest, like blow for blow.
Yeah,
Pound for
that's what I
pound,
was
they probably hit the hardest.
blow for blow.
And then probably Gohan, then Vegeta, then Goku. I would say.
For base?
No, just in general, like in their transformations, I think Piccolo and Broly hit the hardest probably, and then Gohan, and then Vegeta, and then Goku. What I think.
What about overall strength at base? If you make a list of strength at base now,
I think Piccolo, man. Like, what the fuck is that? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. It's just insane. Like, I'm not just saying. And the thing is, too, you got to understand is Piccolo doesn't have like transformations much. So him being base, being stronger than Vegeta, Goku, Gohan, I think kind of makes sense because it's like he only has that one transformation.
Yeah.
He gets a lot stronger in base. So
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna say Piccolo in base is the strongest out of everyone right now. Like to me, that's already a feat.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I
wouldn't be mad at it either.
yeah.
I think that's an insane feat. He's in base form. Goku's like, oh, I sense Piccolo. But he's like, is that Piccolo? He's like literally shocked that that's him.
Mm-hmm.
So he can recognize it. Which I
Yeah.
thought was interesting. What do you guys think?
So they get there. What?
He doesn't want to say something. Toby's stressing.
I thought we already said it all. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, we kind of did.
Overall, well, this is the end of the chapter.
No.
Oh,
We're getting
no.
it.
Oh yeah, we're at the part where they the Piccolo, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just want to say, you see the influence, man. You know where they got the eating stuff from? Dragon Ball. Oh, just want to say that real quick.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah, man. Overall, I'm just glad that everybody matters. Just want to say that again. Like, everybody's there. Everybody's doing their thing. Everybody, you know, it's not like the Goku and Vegeta show, even though it kind of is. But it's like you're thinking about a lot of other people right now. You're thinking about Broly,
Yeah.
Piccolo, and Gohan. And it's like, yo, what are they gonna do next? Back
Yeah.
then, I wasn't thinking about what they were gonna do next. I was just like, okay, they'll be there, probably same transformation, a little bit stronger because you know that's Dragon Ball. But now I can't wait to see what happens next with all of these guys.
We'll get into a prediction for next chapter, but let's just finish it off. Unless, Mike, you have some things to talk about for the instant transmissions.
No, I'm good.
All right, let's get to the end of this, and then we'll quickly talk about some predictions that we have for the next chapter. So yeah, at the end of the arc, they instant transmission. Piccolo's like shocked, and then one funny part about this part of the chapter is like Piccolo realizes, like he notices Carmine and Soldier 15, and like, yo, he's about to like fade them, bro. I love Piccolo. He's like, yo, I'm ready to like box you guys out real quick. He was like
Grandpa
so pissed
Piccolo.
off. Yeah. And then we get to the part that I'm actually gonna read. So, Piccolo. So Goku says, "It's true. I'm looking at a whole new Piccolo." Then Piccolo says, I suppose." Then Goku says, "You mind giving me a taste of your new power?" And Piccolo says, "Can't. I'm scheduled to pick up Pan up from school with Gohan." And then we get the panel that's Goku with a question mark saying, "Pan?" Yo. When I saw this, when Mike and I saw this, Toby, I promise you, bro, we were like, this has to be a comedy. Bro, this has to be a gag, bro. Until it literally wasn't.
Oh, I seen the leak before I seen the chapter. I thought it was fake.
Same.
I thought it was fake. I was like, yo, that because you know people like to make fun of Goku for being like a bad dad. So I'm thinking like, yo, this is just another route of them like, you know, trying to troll. But then you sent me the chapter and you added everybody and I seen it was real. I was like, I'm still speechless. I don't even know how to.
It just doesn't make sense.
I don't get it.
It's so stupid.
Why? Like what? And you know what makes me upset too is like it's okay for you to be upset about a manga or an IP that you absolutely love. All three of us here breathe Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
This part here is absolutely unacceptable and it's fucking stupid.
I don't get it.
It's just stupid. I'm sorry, like I'm just gonna say this right now. I don't care. Whoever's defending this, bro, I don't get you. I don't get you. No, I'm serious. I don't get you because it's like.
Because what's your angle?
Yeah.
If you're defending this, what's your angle?
how do you defend that? Like, if I were to play devil's advocate, what would I say? And I don't even know. I don't. Goku's always
Yeah.
been stupid. Like, that's not a good.
Yeah.
Come on.
Is
Yeah.
it like he's always finding new levels, so it's like also of like how fucking stupid he is? Like
Yeah.
because it you can't even go like, oh, he's been off world for 6 months, or like 6 months isn't long enough. Like, this is your kid's kid. This doesn't make sense.
What made me more upset? Oh, go on, Toby. Go on.
Another thing I was wondering about is because I didn't read the full manga. I didn't start reading the manga until after Tournament of Power. Before that, I was anime only. So I was thinking like, yo, because the first thing I was thinking about is like he hung with Pan for like 2 episodes in the anime. I'm thinking like, did that not happen in the manga? Like, and I want to ask y'all right now, like, did that happen in the manga or no?
It did. It did. He's
Oh
with
my
Pan
gosh!
before.
Oh my gosh! It's over. It's over. It's over. There's
Yo,
no defense to this, bro.
So here's the problem that I had too. So I actually saw a tweet. I don't remember from who, and even if I did, I wouldn't say by who. But I saw a tweet from someone that literally said, "Guys, it's just typical Toriyama like gag comedy." I'm like, you clearly have never read or watched Dragon Ball, because that's not how Toriyama does his comedy at all. He literally doesn't. That's literally not how he writes comedy. Like, what are you watching? Fucking like Dragon Ball fucking F? Like, what is this, bro? This is not, you're reading the wrong thing.
Comedy, bro.
And then people were defending it, saying like, oh no, he's just saying like, he's like, oh yeah, we have to go there, Pan. Like, oh, we have to go there. We can't fight. No, the next fucking panel, he literally says, Vegeta says, "You're an utter disgrace. She's your own grandchild." And Goku says, "Huh? Right. Of course she is." Doing the head scratch. Do people not understand what head scratch means in the anime world? It means like, oh, like get off my back kind of thing. Because like, you're embarrassed. He didn't know Pan was even existed at this. Basically, what this means is when he was fighting Granola, when he was fighting for his family, Pan didn't even cross his fucking mind. Are you fucking kidding me? He's defending the universe, and his own grandchild was not on his fucking mind. That pisses me the fuck off, bro. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to defend, Gohan and Chi-Chi. By the way, the wife he fucking never fucking sees. Oh, he's a great father, but he's not a good fucking husband, bro. I don't give a shit what you say. He's a horrible husband.
Okay, let's hold on for a second though.
Chi-Chi, most of what Chi-Chi has done and said is valid. Is absolutely valid.
Oh, yes. It's true. But let's not pretend like Vegeta's also not out there on Beerus's planet for months.
Oh, come on.
Right. It is, but like, it is. But
that 6 month spell, that he's training with Whis and stuff, and then Goku joins him, right? Let me tell you something. There's a moment where Vegeta stays there while Bulma is pregnant, right, with Bulla. Mm-hmm. Goku is the same damn person who had a halo over his head and decided to fuck Chi-Chi to make Goten, okay? And then he's like, yo, like, I'm out of here, bro. I gave you a kid, though. It's like...
Wait, so he was in angel form when he did that?
Not angel, sorry.
No.
He did it during the Cell games, during those like 7 or 10 days or whatever the fuck it was before during the Cell games.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, let me just, give a 1-2 tap, and then when he's like leaving, and then they're gonna revive him back, he's like, nah, it's okay.
Nice.
Don't worry about it, bro. Chi-Chi might be pregnant in like a couple of weeks here, but yeah, it's okay. She got this. It's like,
but he was dead, right?
Yeah, but he didn't want to come back because there's too much evil.
Yeah,
I have two comments.
The evil. Whole time.
All right, I got 2 comments on this. One, what if Goten gets taken down a path that's like the angel path because Goku something to do with the halo, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm not giving Goten flowers, bro. Don't, bro, Toby. He's about to be a noun, bro. No, bro, we're not doing this.
We're getting a little halo around the tail or something.
We're not doing this, bro. We ain't giving Goten no dubs.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm glad that we all 3 agreed that Pan ? Panel and right, of course she is, was the dumbest fucking shit ever, and it pisses me off because they have actually a great moment just 2 pages later, and it's like this moment ends up being so much better if it's just like, oh, I'm so excited, like I haven't seen Pan in a while, I hope, let's go. Like, it would have been awesome if it was instead Piccolo's like, oh, I'm ready to pick up Pan, and he's like, oh wow, I haven't seen, or like be like, Pan, yes, I haven't seen her in a while. Let's see how grown up she's been or gotten or whatever, right? And then he goes there, and literally Pan, and we're getting to this now. One of the last pages. By the way, Pan's teacher kind of a baddie. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Hold on. I didn't peep. Hold on. Let me go.
I'm just saying, bro. Piccolo was rizzing her up, bro. At the end there, Piccolo was rizzing her up, bro. Hey, man. I'm just saying. Piccolo was definitely rizzing her up. Piccolo a dog, bro. Piccolo a dog. I know what you're doing. I know what he doing, bro. I know what he doing. But anyways, other than her, we get Pan, who, by the way, we'll talk about her design in a bit because that got us a little excited because looks like she's kind of heading to like the GT Pan design route, which is cool because I love GT Pan design.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
you definitely see Videl
With with the bandana, so sick. But the part that pissed me off too was like Pan is like, who is this, bro? It's like Pan not knowing who Goku is fine to me. It's also annoying because it's on Goku. No, I know, but it's also on Goku because Goku was not around during her growing up and going to school. So it's also on Goku. It's not on her. I'm not blaming Pan. Why would I blame Pan? It's Goku for not being around.
So
like usual.
Gerald said kind of what I was thinking actually. So he said Piccolo got game, but no PP sad.
Oh man.
I think that's called I think we're talking about that in chat. I don't want to say it because I don't know if it's actually correct. But like a sexuality where you don't have one, basically, but you're still into the opposite sex. So I think that's what Piccolo might be because I don't know if he actually has one. I don't know if he has one. That must suck though. But at least he risen up.
Hey,
that'd be fun if you started dating her teacher.
That'd be funny, yeah. We get like one chapter of like a slice of life where like Piccolo's just like chilling with it. That'd be kind of, or like at least half of one. That'd be pretty cool.
He's driving and just like driving into fences and shit. Still bad.
The driving filler episode of Piccolo and Goku is still like iconic, bro.
That's funny.
Like that's one of the best filler anime episodes ever, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the part where it was a cute moment. Pan runs up to Gohan, blah blah blah, and then Pan sees Goku, and Pan's fast, bro. Pan was out, bro. She like blitzed, bro, and Gohan funny, bro.
Out of there.
Gohan is I love Gohan when he's more like a father Gohan for some reason, bro. He's funny, bro. He's just like looking at Pan. He's like, it's like, bro, you know what she's gonna do, bro. And then goes behind Goku, and she's been training, bro. Piccolo's been training her. She's gonna be strong, bro. My stocks on Pan are crazy right now. I'm not even joking. And Mike knows this, but I'm a huge Pan fan because one of my favorite characters in GT is Pan. So like, that kick though, bro. I'm telling you, Goku was definitely feeling that, bro. Goku was like, bro, that hurt, bro. That hurt.
Hey man, I would have tanked it. I know.
You would have tanked that Pan kick?
Yeah, man.
Bro, you realize this like 3-year-old Pan is like would beat like Perfect Cell? Like that's how insane this game is.
No, she wouldn't.
Nah. I ain't giving it that.
Yo, I'm gonna put this as short right now. Ready?
Oh man.
Oh, Josh.
Let's go.
Pan in Super right now would beat Super Perfect Cell. Not Perfect Cell. Super Perfect Cell. That's how insane Dragon Ball Super scaling is, bro.
Josh.
I'm not even joking.
I'm not giving her that. I'm not giving.
I'm giving
There's
it.
no way.
I'm not giving her that.
Videl. Listen, she is like as strong as Videl was in the tournament. At the end of Super. That's how strong she is.
You're wilding, bro. You're wilding if you think Pan is like as strong as Videl, bro.
Not now, but Videl back in.
Videl went weak though. She had.
No, she wasn't weak, but she was still. She had human strength who just knew how to fly.
She had a little bit of key control.
Yeah, but you're forgetting that Videl would fly for like 5 minutes and be tired. Like she was just a normal human who knew how to fly. Like don't get me wrong, Videl.
She learned how to channel ki as well.
Yes, but she still had stamina issues because she wasn't like superhuman like Krillin.
Okay, yeah, that's the point. So neither has Pan. Pan isn't mastered anything.
I mean, Pan is a quarter Saiyan.
I mean, yeah, but
is she not a quarter Saiyan?
I mean, she has more potential, but
bro,
that's true. That's true.
Being born a quarter Saiyan just born a quarter Saiyan already gives you like more
I'd love
power
to be
than
a quarter
than
Saiyan.
Namek Frieza, bro. You're telling me this pan isn't beating Frieza from Namek Saga?
This
No.
pan isn't beating Raditz.
Nah, bro.
She beats Raditz. She beats Raditz.
No, she doesn't beat Raditz. Not yet. There's no
She beats
way.
Raditz.
There's
She
no
beats
way.
Raditz.
Bro,
But
listen to you.
Especially not Android Raditz.
does she
I
beat Nappa?
promise
don't
you.
know.
I promise you, this pan is giving fucking Namek Saga Frieza the work. The work, bro.
Nah. Go. I
Absolute
don't
work.
think. I think Namek
I
Saga
don't-
Gohan beats her. Namek
What?
Saga Gohan versus Pan. I think Gohan cooks her.
Yeah. Namek Saga. Yeah.
Namek
For
Saga
sure.
Gohan.
Not even
He
close.
cooks her.
Pan's cooking. Pan's
Nah.
cooking, bro.
I ain't giving her that yet.
You guys are wrong. It's fine. But the end of this chapter was actually really cool. Like we get them all, together. As much as I can't stand Goku at the end of this chapter, that was a cute moment with Goku and Pan still. And then you kind of get Gohan, Pan, Goku, and Piccolo, and they fly off, and you get the ending scene of Piccolo saying bye to the teacher. And I wonder if Toyotaro. And here's the crazy thing: is this was already done when Toriyama passed. That's what's insane about this.
Yeah, it was
Because
already
it was already done. Because the manga the manga chapters finish almost a full month before it gets published. So it's insane to me that Piccolo was the last person for this arc to say bye. It was very, very fitting because Toriyama's favorite character was Piccolo, and I find that really, really symbolic. It's kind of like saying bye to like him as well. So I really like that part, especially when I really realized, like, because I didn't realize that on first read. Like when we first read, I didn't even take that in. And then I saw on Twitter, I was like, wait a minute, you're right. Yeah, like this is exactly Toriyama's favorite character, and the last panel was Piccolo. So yeah, that was a really good moment at the end.
Is it
there.
possible at all that they added that one part in at the end?
It could be. Yeah, it could.
Like, what if they actually had Piccolo at the end and they're like, we'll save this?
That's cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, actually. Yeah, that'd be pretty sick. All right, well, that's the end of the chapter. We're gonna go around here and give the chapter a score out of 10. I'll go first. I'm giving this one an 8.5. I don't think it's a 10. Reason why I don't say it's a 10 or higher than 8.5 is because no, not because I only like Vegeta, but I would love to see not only Vegeta but even Goten and Trunks a bit more. Maybe in turn Super Saiyan. I would have liked to see Ultra Ego because we haven't seen it in a while. I also would have actually liked to see Gohan and Broly's fight be a bit split even a bit more with the Goku and Gohan one. I don't think the Goku and Gohan one needed to go that long. I still appreciated it, but again, this was the last chapter of this arc, so it would have been cool if we got a bit more of Gohan and Broly, because that's the one I was looking forward to a bit more at the end there. And I know we did like rematches that we want on one of our older podcast episodes, and I did say Goku versus Gohan, but I did like the more we were getting into like Broly controlling his kills, like yo, this would be awesome if we get Gohan instead, against Goku, Gohan against Broly. So I'm gonna rate it an 8.5. It was a very good chapter, but there were some hiccups for me. I'm not even gonna talk about the fights, to be honest. That's just a personal preference. I don't actually think that's a flaw. I think that's just something I would have preferred as someone who would have liked to see more Broly, someone who would like to see more Vegeta and Goten and Trunks. My faults are mostly on the Vegeta Red Ribbon thing, and the Pan part. I really did not like it. Like, it really bugged me, that Pan part. But the ending kind of saved it for me. That Piccolo saying bye was honestly, like, that might be iconic one day, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's fire. That's a great panel of him just saying bye to the teacher. But it's almost like him saying just bye in general, like for the arc. Like, we'll be back, but for now, peace, kind of thing. And it's fitting with the passing of Toriyama. What'd you guys think? What's your guys' scores? Toby?
Go ahead, Toby.
8. I'm biased, so I don't care. I want to see my boy run his ones. So, automatically, you get half a point taken off of that. Man, seeing everybody matter, just every arc where it feels like everybody matters are my favorite arcs. I know the Tournament of Power is a little controversial, but I love the Tournament of Power because it's like you have to count on everybody to do something. Everybody had to do something
Yeah.
So like even right
Agreed.
before they got
Yeah.
eliminated, Krillin did something right before he got eliminated. Tien did something right before he got 18 sacrificed himself. So
I don't know about Tien, but yeah, Krillin, yeah. Krillin did
He had
well.
like a moment,
I
and
mean,
that's actually what I was saying
I don't
too.
know.
Yeah.
In the anime, he did something. I don't know
Did he? I
what.
don't even remember, to be honest.
He
I don't
he,
care.
he took out two guys before he
I'm so like out.
sacrificed himself.
I'm so like mentally like out with Tien at this point. Like Krillin, I always want Krillin to succeed. I love Krillin. I would love Yamcha to succeed. I wish I think Yamcha would have done more than Tien at this point with what he'd been doing.
Ah,
But
nah.
nah, you're dissing Yamcha too much, bro. Bro. You need to rewatch Dragon Ball to know Yamcha real well.
Yo, y'all, I know him and Goku was scrapping. Goku got knocked into that tree. I remember, man. I remember they
Oh
going easy.
man.
Yeah,
How about you, Mike? What's your score for this chapter?
I think like I end up coming back to a 7. I almost want to go 6-5. I don't think that they're like, from a combat perspective, there was nothing like visually stunning. Like it was just like a whatever fight
Mhm.
kind of the whole time. And then we get like everyone jumping in, and there's really nothing to that part. I think the wins that we get are in the dialogue, and so that was really really cool. Like the acknowledgments from everyone from Beerus and Whis to Goku to Vegeta, like everyone just like coming to an understanding as to where Gohan's at, and then like you guys were saying as well, like the cool aspect of realizing in that moment, like especially for Goku to have that stupid pan moment at the end, but to
Yeah.
have that moment mid fight and be like, wait, maybe what you're going through would be good for Broly because Broly's got the same kind of thing. Like, how was he plugging that together, but he forgets his granddaughter's name? I don't understand, but that was a really cool moment for me. And then
Forget
yeah,
his
I mean,
name.
like,
I would say forget her existence at this point because he didn't even know who the
yeah,
man was. Even worse.
yeah.
6 point. So would you say 6.5 or 7? Which one are you leaning towards more?
I'll go 7. I'll go 7.
You go 7. Okay, I think that's the lowest I've seen you rate a chapter so far. From what we've seen, because Toby, he actually, when we were doing chapter reactions to Granola, I mean, you didn't end up ranking all or rating all the chapters because you ended up reading the rest in like 3-4 days, so that we could do Granola in review. But you were rating them all like 8.5s, I think 9s for those streams. So interesting for Granola arc. You were doing that because the
But
end of
doesn't that make
Granola.
sense though? Because like
Yeah.
this is the end of the saga. I understand there are cool things that are happening, but it's and like some acknowledgments, but it's not the same as like now we have a new villain and so much motive and like we're in the thick of it. This is not the thick of it. This is the end of it. So
Yeah.
the stakes weren't there. There wasn't as much anticipation around any of these like as there would be. I mean, there's a lot of anticipation, but it's not like you're getting that kind of, like we were saying, that kind of payoff through the fight. It was just, again, it was like, cool, I noticed this, hey, cool, wow, you're doing your own thing, hey, yeah, cool. So it was like, it was fun, it was entertaining, but would I say that it was as good as like peak moments? No, definitely not even close. I mean, let's talk about Bardock Ultra Instinct, am I right? That's some peak right there.
Hey, man. They got,
It's
about-
canon, Josh. It's canon.
I'm about to throw this in the trash.
man,
Yeah,
Bardock.
yeah.
Man.
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
Bart doesn't even have this in canon, so that's fine.
I don't even know who
Yeah.
Bardock is right now, man.
Yeah, Bardock's kind of an L.
He's kind of just like Goku Senior right now. Like he's not even like his own character right now, in my opinion. He's Goku Senior, and they're trying like so hard to like draw these similarities, but that's never what Bardock was originally supposed to be. Like, of course he had like a soft spot because you know he cared about Goku, but it's like, come on, bro. Like he was never meant to be Goku Senior, and that's kind of like how they've been treating him. So I don't know
Yeah.
who Bardock is right now. To be
Yeah,
honest.
because he was actually like a piece of
That's
shit
fair.
too.
Yeah, he went from like a Saiyan to all of a sudden being compassionate.
Yeah, exactly. And what I will say is, just quickly before we get into our predictions, is that I found it interesting that both of you, I don't think you guys have put two and two together yet, but both of you are actually really big on the Tournament of Power, whereas I am not. And Mike knows this. I'm not a big fan of the Tournament of Power. I do think there are great moments. I don't think the whole arc as a whole is better than like Goku Black in terms of the manga. And I wouldn't say the anime. I don't like the anime Goku Black. I think it's pretty bad. But the manga Goku Black is fantastic, and I think Moro Arc, especially Moro Arc, I think Moro Arc is like way better, like significantly better than every other super arc. Well, I'll go as far as say is I think the Moro arc is better than the Android Saga from Z and better than the Boo Saga in Z.
Wait.
Whoa, Cell Saga?
What the hell?
No,
You're
no,
just
no.
saying
Android,
things now.
Android Saga.
Android, okay. I was making sure we wasn't
Not
including
Cell
Cell
Saga. Are you on?
I
Are
was
you
about to say, man.
Hell
About
no.
to say, hold on, man.
Listen, that one is more debatable, but I assure you, the Moro arc washes the Boo Saga 100%. I will say that.
That's fair.
I gotta let it sit, man. I gotta let it sit. I feel like
there's nothing to sit.
I feel the same way. But
there you go.
I feel like I do feel the same way, but I'm gonna let it sit because
no, there's no sitting, bro. The Boo Saga is it's a clusterfuck of ideas that just never ended up doing well. It's like Toriyama was like, yo, I don't know who I actually want to finish off Boo. Do I want Gohan? Oh no, Gohan no. Do I want Vegeta? Oh no, not Vegeta. Of course not Vegeta. Definitely not Vegeta. Vegeta never gets ones. That's literally what happened. It's like Gohan,
literally what happened.
Gohan L, Vegeta L, Goku L, Gohan L,
Gotenks
L, then Goku L again, and then Vegeta comes back, Vegeta L, Goku L, and then somehow they get powered up again, and then Goku W. Like
Mr. Satan W. Mr. Satan W.
Yeah, Mr. Satan 2, exactly.
Mr. Satan W.
Out of everybody, somehow.
For real, bro. He beat Cell. He beat Boo. This dude is him, bro. Bro.
Yeah, but he had to talk to the humans. It's on him. He's the reason that they got that.
Because they were glazing.
It was glazing, bro.
Yo, 100%. And I gotta say though, like we just rewatched the Boo Saga, me and my girlfriend, and I gotta say, Vegeta wasn't like I thought his speech was good. Like it was like a nice, inspiring speech that I thought the people were gonna be like, okay, yeah, I buy that. But
yeah, I thought so too. I thought it was really good. Of course they couldn't even give him a fucking speech as a W, unfortunately. Yeah, like Vegeta can't get a fight win, and he can't even get a fucking speech win. He can't even get a verbatim win, bro. Like what do we like? I don't understand what's happening.
Vegeta's respect can't even be a speech win because it's about him saying that Goku's better than him.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
But to end it off, where do you guys think? Okay, hold on. Before we even get a prediction for next chapter, do you think we're getting End of Z now, or do you think we're getting Black Frieza, or do you think we're getting something different?
Let's get End of Z out of the way, man. I'm tired of thinking about that filler ending. Okay, it's not even real anymore. So let's just make a real one and get it out the way. Let's get Oob involved a little more because we saw him damn more. And then after that, we get back to Black Frieza and hopefully my boy,
Hopefully your boy Vegeta gets his ones, eh?
Man, I need it. But yeah, I kind of like the Oob thing more. I don't want to beat Frieza and then go to Oob. Because, I don't know.
Because then it's like, what is Oob for, right?
Yeah, what is Oob for? And then, like, maybe we'll find out after if that happens.
Because we know he's Super Saiyan Blue level. We know Oob is minimum Super Saiyan Blue level.
Okay, wait, well, hold on.
Is he?
So wait, yeah. Then are you saying that Oob is part of the fight?
I think maybe so.
With his,
I mean, you've heard me say this, but like I actually think we're going into a Black Frieza saga, not an arc, and I think that saga is the end of the saga is going to be. That's why I think End of Z needs to happen first, basically, for my theory to like work out. But it has to be End of Z, and then we head into the Black Frieza saga, and I think that's where the Dragon Ball Super manga ends. And we'll get Dragon Ball something else. Now, what is it be called? Say fucking Dragon Ball Super Z. I don't fucking know. Say, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Super Z.
But we'll get a new manga. Hopefully, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool to just get a collection of like I have Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and we get like a new one. I would prefer that. I honestly would prefer a new name after because then it would literally show us that we are done this chapter. We are on the next. We're literally on the next whole almost generation, right?
And
Like,
we're also like
Man.
putting an end on sort of like Toriyama's influence, direct influence.
yeah, yeah,
Like
that
Super
would technically,
now. Yeah.
yeah, that as well. And I know we were talking a bit before we went live, but like even hopefully he's had some concepts that Toyotaro probably knows of to like how to end Z or stuff like that, like how to end
Yeah.
Z,
Major
concepts for
plot
after Z
points.
or pre.
I really
Um,
hope so.
so
I
my
believe in him.
prediction is next chapter, we will start heading into maybe some slice of life kind of stuff, and then at the end they will start heading towards training for the new Budokai Tenkaichi tournament or Tenkaichi Budokai tournament. And the reason why I say that is because Beerus and Whis are not here. They said bye to them, which now would make sense, perfect sense for us to actually get the end of Z now, because Beerus and Whis obviously were not there at the end of Z before, and it wouldn't make sense for them to be in it now. They're not. They shouldn't always be on Earth. Sure, they always around to get food, but like to me, it doesn't make sense for them to just go to a tournament that's like a bunch of like nobodies. It's only the people that they already know how strong they are on in a tournament. Like I don't get why they get any sort of benefit for sitting at a fucking world tournament arc that the strongest people there are the ones that Whis and Beerus have already scaled. They already know how strong the people there are. It's the Z fighters. The Z fighters are the strongest ones there, other than Oob. But it's like I think heading into end of Z, so we'll get like I want to say 2 to 3 chapters, maybe 3, so that it fits another volume. So maybe let's say we have like 2 or 3 more chapters before it finishes a full volume. Then we'll get to the end of Z, and then the unfortunate prediction I have is if we do get end of Z, I think we go on a like I want to say like 6 months to a year break probably before we get another thing, unless Toyotaro's like, nah, bro, like we already have the shit license, we got a new name out, we're pushing something else. I don't know. I don't know.
Do
how
you
it's
think
work.
it's like a funny coincidence that Kakarot gets the DLC for the Oob Saga so close to, like, could it have been in the plans already?
Oh, definitely. It could definitely be in the
It would have been.
Shueisha already
So
knows what's happening in the next
so
2 3 chapters.
yeah, because that's what I'm wondering is like create an extra touch point with this story that we haven't seen for a while, or a lot of people haven't seen for a while. By like, what's the latest game? Okay, well, let's create DLC really close to the time that it's gonna happen.
So I'm just gonna give my swing. So that's what I think is gonna happen. I think we're gonna get end of Z. We're gonna get like 2 3 more chapters, and then we'll go on a little bit of a break until I come back. My big swing though is this is my headcanon now, is that we get end of Z, we finish that arc, then we get the new. So it's almost the same. The only difference is we get a new manga, like it's called something else, Dragon Ball something, right? But it ends up we stop going monthly, but we go weekly. So now we'll have a weekly Dragon Ball Super, or like like a new Dragon Ball manga, but it'll be weekly, like weekly Shonen Jump. That's my headcanon, bro. Because if we had Dragon Ball weekly,
Man, oh, I'd be the happiest person alive.
oh my gosh, bro, there'd be so much to talk about all the time. Like we wouldn't even have enough to like talk about it for the week before the next chapter comes out. It's like, yo,
Yeah, it would be so much.
good. So that's me. So Mike, what's your prediction
Oh boy.
for next chapter? Are we heading end of Z? Are we doing Black Frieza?
Yeah, I think the folks are smart. They know what they're doing. I don't know if I'm willing to say that that's how Super ends. I think it'd be really cool for Z and Super to end the same way. That is really, really cool as well to think about. I like the idea of it tying together like Toriyama's legacy into Super being the kind of conclusion to that. But I don't know if I'm prepared to say that that's how it'll go. My prediction is that I'm wondering. Okay, I don't know if this is a swing or if this is a prediction, but I actually think they're not going to show Orange Piccolo reveal. I think there's going to be a time pass, and it might not be very long, but he tends to get that treatment. Maybe he gets his flowers later on. I don't know. That's another prediction, but I can just the way that it ends, it doesn't feel like we're going to pick right back up right after.
Yeah.
And I don't see Goku being like, so you want to go hang out at the lake for a bit? No, like he wants to see what Piccolo's about. So I have a feeling we don't see that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So you actually think we're going to Black Frieza then? After that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it starts. They think like the Whisper. We get a Whisper next chapter.
And then we get End of Z, and then we get that full on arc after.
No.
You're saying he gets teased already for next chapter. Oh, I see. Okay, I thought you were like tying kind of both together, where it's like the End of Z is already talking about Black Frieza, so that it's saying like, okay, the next chapter is gonna be thing. Because I literally I would love a dedicated 1 to 2 chapters of just Frieza. Like I've said this so many times already. Like Frieza and recruiting his army, and an army of not fodder, bro. I need an army of like actually strong people, bro. I don't need no fucking sorbets, bro. Give me real people, bro. I need real people. No Captain Ginyu. Like, no. Like, I don't need that shit. I need some strong folks. That's what I'm trying to say. So, how about you, Toby?
How about you?
After this, well, for one, they definitely have to make changes. But after this, hopefully, hopefully, I don't even know how it will work anymore. I don't know how it'll be mapped up in my head because originally, what was it like? Did Kai tell Goku like, "Oh, this Oob kid is here. I want you to fight him"? But before that, the reason they were there was because they just want to fight. I think Vegeta wanted to fight Goku or something like that. But like they fight each other all the time already, so that doesn't work. So
Yeah.
hey man,
Yeah.
hopefully, I don't think they'll go into a new show. I think it's gonna stay a Super. Now, if that did happen, I would love it. I would love it if they changed it, but I don't think they're actually gonna change it. The whole thing about the break is gonna hurt. It's really gonna hurt. But I understand. RP to the goat.
For
I
real.
trust.
Yeah.
I,
For
I
real, Joe.
trust. I trust Toyotaro to carry this on. Toriyama trusted him, so I trust him. And hopefully, we go straight from Oob to Black Frieza. I really like Sky's idea about Black Frieza. How he's gonna recruit a bunch of different people, and it's not just gonna be a Goku and Vegeta fighting Frieza fest like it was in Res F. Hopefully, it's just a bunch of different guys we get introduced to from other universes, because we still don't even know about the other universe guys. And
Yeah.
there's no guarantee that there'll be a second tournament of power anyway. So
That's what I'm
hopefully,
saying.
hopefully
Yeah,
the Black Frieza arc is crazy. Hopefully,
Yeah.
because we don't even know if we're getting Tournament of Power 2. So why don't you just like start involving these universes again?
yeah,
Because it's like we can't have
so-
another Tournament of Power 2. Black Frieza's around. You can't.
yeah. I don't know how that will work. Like, how what would make them? What would be the catalyst for another tournament of power?
I just don't like the Tournament of Power because it makes like no real stakes, in my opinion. Because it's like, okay, yeah, the universe is getting erased, but it's like we went over this. The Zenos literally said if you wish for anything other than bringing back all the universes, then every universe would perish. So it's like there's technically no stakes. I would not like a Tournament of Power 2. Personally, I think Tournament of Power's concept is fun. I think there's a difference. I think it's fun, but I think having something like the Black Frieza arc with hopefully some stakes would be really good. I would personally really like it if Frieza really started like killing off like Shenron or something. Like that would be cool to me. Like that'd be a cool concept where it's like, okay, he wishes for Shenron, he wishes for something before Shenron goes, he murks him because he's like no one else can use you or something. Like that would be cool to me. Or like he goes around and he's yeah, or it'd be cool like if he goes to like Planet Namek and he just literally offs the Guardian, or like he kills Dende. Like to me, this
no, don't touch Dende.
Dende won't die, but I mean like in terms of trying to make these stakes a lot higher, where it's not like okay, like we could just wish you back. It'd be really cool, and I guess that's why I really like the Mirrors. The whole thing that happened with Mirrors, because that's something permanent. Mirrors never got his angel powers back.
I think Mirrors finds his way back in it too.
He will.
Oh, into the story?
I think he's one of those characters where like, you know, and have you guys seen Endgame?
No.
Okay. Well, it would be cool to have characters like there are gonna be characters that have been referenced in passing and stuff that like if they come up during this, it's like, oh, I almost forgot about Mirrors. Oh, I almost forgot about 73. I almost
Yeah.
forgot about, and then these guys come up and they just build in the moment and make it even more significant and feel like this thing that we've been building towards forever.
Is Oil? So what I'm curious on is Oil and I forgot her name. I think her name is Maki.
Yeah, Maki.
They're still alive. Frieza did not kill them.
Nope.
So what I want to know here is Oil and Maki maybe tell Frieza about OG-73, unless they already gave OG-73 to Frieza. If not,
At the very least, they know where he is.
yeah, they have him, right? OG-73 coming back for the Black Frieza arc, to me, makes sense, because then it's like, when he's gone, that's complete. We know that that's the end of the saga, because OG-73 starts this whole new, like, saga, where it's like, Morrow, Granola, and then Black Frieza, or whatever, right? So, it'd be cool if OG came back. It'd be cool if Mirrors came back. And like, yeah, like those kinds of people.
Man, they need to start putting the other universes. We need to start looking into the other universes, because
Especially the ones that didn't participate.
Okay, all of them, just in general, like any of them. It doesn't even have to ones that didn't.
I need hit, bro. I need hit.
Just in general, like, because I remember when Universe 6 was a thing, I was super hyped. And it's like, okay, we got the multiverse, and then we had the Tournament of Power. So it's like, okay, I want to look into all of these universes now, you know? Like, even if it's one by one, somehow, some way, I want to look into all
That'd
these
be cool.
universes. And I feel like there's going to be conflicts that come with that, too. So it could be like its own saga if you want it to be so.
Yeah. I think all of us kind of, weirdly enough, I think all of us kind of want the same thing at the end. It's just in like different ways. Like, we all want like Frieza arc to come as close as it can, but make sure it comes in a smooth transition from the previous arc that we were just in too. So like, obviously Toby and I want the end of Z, you want Black Frieza now, but I think it's similar in the sense that we really want Oob to come into the story in a natural way that doesn't feel like it's forced, and it actually feels like it's progressing in a structured manner, because he's already been shown in Moro arc. So he's already been retconned completely, and he's already minimum Super Saiyan Blue level as a kid. So this dude comes back, he's a problem. Like, he is not a problem for us, but like in terms of as a Z fighter, this dude is the real deal. Because this dude gave power and it instantly put Goku to Ultra Instinct. Instantly, after just putting him. So, I mean, this is a dude who has a lot of potential. If people have watched GT, he's some of people's favorite characters in GT, because he wasn't sorry like Gohan and unfortunately Vegeta, Goten, Trunks. They were all sorry in GT. Wasn't. Oob was actually trying to do something, even though he wasn't strong enough to fight Baby and Shenron. He was trying his hardest.
He was strong enough after him and
Boo.
Fat Boo combined, right?
Yeah, he like fused with him.
That was cool.
That was
a great moment.
Fire. I would really like that interaction actually of Majin Buu and Oob in Super. That'd be a really, really cool interaction to have. I think that's something to look forward to, hopefully. But yeah, I guess the real talk and discussion, maybe we can have it in the Discord, because we do have a live discussion stage. Maybe we'll talk about this on one of the off weeks, because we have a full month of no Super. So maybe we'll book like a day where we talk about live discussions in the Discord. And we just talk about the announcement, because we're getting an announcement. We'll do a live discussion in the Discord, and talk about like what's going to happen with Super. Is it going to be a 1 month break? Is it going to be 2 month break? Is it going to be just a hiatus, and they don't give us? They're just saying like we're just on break now. Because that's really gonna suck.
That's gonna suck.
Because then I know for a fact it's gonna be over like a year. I know if it's just like, oh, they don't have a date, it's not gonna be a couple months. It's gonna be like a year or even more. It could be years. So I guess we'll see. That was Dragon Ball Super Chapter 103. All of us kind of had different scores here, but I think we all had some sort of enjoyment with the chapter, and at least some areas of it. I think we all can agree at least the Goku versus Gohan stuff for the most part was really cool. As much as I thought Goku looked badass, Gohan looked badass, I really liked Broly's involvement. I think he was my favorite just because now that he actually is able to control his ki a little bit more. And I think that's really exciting. But other than that, I mean, yeah, I said it was an 8. What did I say, 8 or 8.5? I think I said 8.5.
Yeah, 8.5. I had
Um,
8.
you had
Guys
8,
asked.
Toby, and you had
That's
7.
7.
So pretty
Yeah.
different scores, but I think we all pretty much liked it. Any final words for this chapter and just the manga lookout?
I
You
hope they're
know,
back soon. I
Yeah.
hope they're back
what's
soon.
that?
I hope they're back soon.
Yeah.
That's-
I hope
Yeah,
so,
for real.
man.
Yeah, it was fun. It was cool to get some of the info that we got from the manga. It was cool to have Toby on for our first guest episode on this show.
Yeah.
Thank you, much appreciate. You're awesome. Always appreciate your wisdom. But me and Jovian, we're gonna whoop you guys in that debate. I just gotta
no,
say,
man, no. We're smoking, y'all.
Bro,
I
they
promise
think, they literally think,
over.
bro,
no, John, it's
Mike thinks
that, man.
Goku beat Vegeta twice.
Twice, you could
He's-
at most you could say they tied, bro. At most, but like it's not even. And that's if like I let that slide, but I'm not even letting that slide. Like we're gonna let y'all know that like yo, Vegeta beat this man
For real, bro.
over and over and
Look.
over. He beat him like
You
when?
guys, listen. I was gonna make this big shit talking spree here and then realize what I was gonna say made no sense. So now I'm gonna pivot. What I'm gonna say is Goku's beaten him 3 times.
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Now, wait and see. You will be baffled, Toby, by the logic I bring and Jovian brings. You're gonna switch sides mid debate.
Your
It ain't
partner
enough.
literally said he's only helping you because you needed
Shut
to.
up. Are you lagging? Something's
It ain't
wrong.
enough.
I got.
It's not gonna be enough. Nothing you bring can come. Not just win the debate. You think you can convince me? No, never. That nah.
Okay, maybe convincing you is another one. But I can win this debate. Now, one thing I will say, for anyone that is in the comments, I see some folks over there. We are still looking for a couple more people to be like an unbiased judge. So if you want to jump in, preferably if you want to take money in order to select Goku. You know what? No, scratch that. But I will leave my number. So we're looking for judges. Josh, this is your show. Actually, maybe you just take it over.
Yeah, man, just be voting for Vegeta. You know, that's the real GOAT.
No, maybe I'll take it back over. Yeah, no, I'm just joking around.
But yeah, like that's gonna be pretty exciting. Also, Mike and I briefly talked. I mean, we don't know if we're really gonna do this yet, but it's a cool concept. We'll see how many guests we have for the year. But Toby, we were thinking of doing the manga lookout guests versus the Dragon Ball fan podcast guests. At one point, and maybe we'll do like a Sparking Zero thing. We'll do like some tournament where every guest who was part of the manga lookout versus every guest who was part of the Dragon Ball fan podcast. That'd be pretty fire. And if you are a guest for both, it would be the first one that you joined first. So since you joined the manga lookout, you'd be part of the manga lookout team. And I mean, we need to get a schedule out there, but again, like we're still getting our feet a little wet, you know.
Yeah.
Is that the saying? That sounds kind of weird. I don't know, but yeah, we're getting used to things still. But we're gonna get a schedule out soon because I mean we're gonna have to with the reaction stuff. But we're gonna soon hopefully announce like the guests that we get on the show too. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, manga
It's
lookout.
been a busy time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna be fire. And we can, and Kaiser and I are gonna have to vote on which one was. I mean, maybe we pick a team because I'm the manga lookout guy. You're the fan. So I don't know, man. Like
Orange versus blue.
But how about this though? You know, what'd be crazier is that we swap for that. So like I'm part of the fan podcast for the debate side, and you're the manga lookout because you know what I mean. So we can do some cool stuff.
But also, take in how crazy this is. Unplanned. The fact that I host DBFP and you host TML. The primary color, orange and blue. Vegeta, Goku. That is nuts that it just turned out that way.
Yeah.
Never thought.
Amen.
Damn.
Josh, are we gonna see you in blue spandex?
Dude, if there was like Vegeta armor, like it for like cheap, I'd wear that shit every day.
I'm gonna send you like a small Walmart costume that I want you to wear.
There's like a shirt when I like bodybuilders wear that shit all the time at the gym, bro.
Yeah.
I see like the Vegeta like Saiyan armor. It's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, thanks for everyone who came in today. This was the manga lookout. Make sure to like the stream. Give Toby some love. First manga lookout guest. And join the Discord. I mean, I would say subscribe, but I mean like if you're watching, you probably subscribe. Let's be real.
If you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
Yeah, if you haven't subscribed. Join the Discord so that you can cook on these tier lists as well. Toby ain't cooking, to be honest. He's been kind of slacking.
Yo, man, this last one was an accident. Okay, that was a fluke. Okay. I
uh,
got the next one, bro. Don't worry, bro. I'm cooking next one. I'm locking in. I'm never letting it happen again, ever.
Actually, before we go quick, Toby, have you read any Dragon Ball Kakume?
Any Dragon Ball what?
Kakume?
I don't think so. I don't know what that is.
Dude, okay, we'll talk about this after. But yeah, guys, just know that Dragon Ball Kakume chapters, Mike, is it 7, 8 now, or is it 8, 9? But anyways, we'll be reacting to 2 chapters next week, and
7, 8.
And it's training arc. Gohan is arguably looking like my favorite character. After he might be my favorite character in Kakume. So I don't know, bro. He's looking pretty fire. Toby's face is like, what? No, I'm not for real though. Everyone's a little different. Vegeta, I mean, even Mike really likes Vegeta right now in Kakume too. But yeah, without spoiling, everyone looking fire. But yeah, stay tuned for the next manga lookout next Thursday. Dragon Ball Kakume, and we'll see you guys on Monday, where Kaiser hosts the Dragon Ball Fan Podcast, where we'll be discussing. Just wait and see. That's what you got to do. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming, and thanks Toby for stopping by.
Thank you.